What's this? Did Triangle Strategy and Age of Empires have a baby? What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about the DioField Chronicle, a new real-time strategy RPG from Square Enix and Landcars, due to release on the 22nd of September this year on all major platforms including Nintendo Switch. The DioField Chronicle reminds me somewhat of Triangle Strategy, and you can follow this link if you don't know what I'm talking about. Mostly in the storytelling, I suppose, but after playing through Chapter 1 in the demo, I found a few nods to Triangle Strategy in the gameplay as well. Seeing as both these titles are from Square Enix, that shouldn't be too surprising. That said, the DioField Chronicle has its own unique story of the struggle between nations and nobles, and between bandits and heroes. It also has its own unique style of play, similar to real-time with Paul's RPGs, but with an intuitive control interface and streamlined, faster play that feels really good. Battles take place on a diorama-style battlefield that gives you a real sense of tabletop gaming that you can't get out of most games. Honestly, the DioField Chronicle mixes in so many things I enjoy, like tabletop gaming, role-playing games, tactical combat, and great storytelling, and blends them so well that I see myself putting a lot of time into this one once it comes out. So let's take a deeper dive into the game and some of its systems so you can really see what I'm talking about and why I'm so excited for this one. First up, we have the storytelling. The game opens up by giving you just enough background to get you interested in your characters' lives and the world around them, but leaves enough questions to hook you for the long haul. The story is told through narrated cutscenes and the briefings that your characters attend before each mission. All the voice acting is spot on and helps bring out the different characters' personalities. The state of affairs as the game opens has an heir to the throne of DioField Island assassinated by unknown assailants. 10 years later, his two close friends, Andreas and Frederick, working as mercenaries, rescue a government official and are asked to join an elite mercenary unit. This all occurs during a time in which a war rages on the mainland between the Shovian Empire and the Rotel Alliance, both of which covet the valuable resource Jade, which is used in modern magic and is said to be in abundance on DioField. This sets the stage for what I hope will be a deep and intriguing story as the game progresses. Next up, we have the combat system, which I'm loving so far. I've never played anything that has quite the same feel in its gameplay as the DioField Chronicle does. Each mission will begin with a briefing at your headquarters, and then you'll be taken to the field where you are given a chance to edit your units, equip items, and even make some last-minute purchases before you begin the scenario. Once play starts, everything plays out in real time, but the game will automatically pause for you each time you select a unit to give it an order, or when you take a look at the battle overview map. Looking at the overview map puts all units on little bases and really makes you feel like you're looking at a tabletop game, or a general looking at a battle map. This is just a really cool feature I thought worth mentioning. But after you give your unit an order, time will resume as normal. Any abilities used are activated immediately. Maneuvering plays an important role here as well, as different abilities will have their own ranges and areas of effect. You can also maneuver around behind enemies to do extra damage with your attacks, and while issuing move orders, you can set waypoints so that your unit will take a specific path to avoid enemies or other threats. You can set an attack order at the end of that path as well. Using the different abilities feels really good, and they all have tactical uses. I found myself not only using abilities often, but also trying to plan out how to use them most effectively. For instance, the Assassinate ability can do a lot of single target damage, but is best used from behind an enemy to increase that damage done. And better yet, if it finishes off the enemy, you'll get an extra 20 energy points back. Other abilities can inflict stun and are therefore great for interrupting an enemy that is charging an ability, which brings me to another important facet of combat. When an enemy is about to use an ability, a red area marker will appear and give you a precious few seconds to react and get your units out of the way or to try and interrupt the attack.
Let's get going.
Finally, your party has use of Magilumic Orbs, which are super attacks or buffs that can be used once you collect enough technique points during a scenario. These are super powerful and can really turn the tide of combat. I could go on and on about the combat system, but hopefully you've gotten the gist of it for now. I plan on putting out some more videos on this game if there's interest, such as combat guides or tips, and maybe some gameplay videos. So if you're liking this one, please take a second and let me know by hitting that like button, and consider subscribing and then hitting the bell icon so you can be notified when I post those videos, most likely sometime next week. After each battle, you will go back to your headquarters where you can buy new equipment, upgrade your classes, unlock passive upgrades for each character, and talk to different NPCs to open up side quests.
What do you think?
Side quests will give you additional rewards outside of the main campaign, such as more gold, XP, items, or more importantly, badge upgrades. These upgrades improve your entire mercenary outfit by providing bonuses such as new items in the shop, better XP gain, extra equipment slots, and so on. Over time, you get a real sense of building your mercenary unit's prestige, ability, resources, and power. All in all, it looks like Square Enix is set to add another great tactical RPG to their lineup next to Triangle Strategy. If you liked Triangle Strategy, or tactical RPGs in general, you should definitely try this one out. The demo is available now and will take you through Chapter 1, introducing you to the world, some of its major players, your mercenaries, and the basics of the gameplay. But that's all I have for now. If you'd like to see more of my content, you can watch this video here. And as always, thank you for watching, and keep on gaming.